Hi, I'm Priyanka Agarwal. I'm the founder of Wishberry.in, currently India's first crowdfunding platform, but with very different beginnings, which I will also talk about. But let's move on to the first question, which is, what are the advantages of bootstrapping your startup versus seeking formal funding? Now, don't get me wrong, for any entrepreneur seeking formal funding, either it's from an angel investor, a venture capitalist, or a private equity player, is their dream, right? It's their biggest goal. But what they don't realize is raising formal funding comes with a lot of strings attached. It comes with tremendous pressures and expectations of spending that money. It could be 2-3 crores or 5-6 crores within 12 months. And why? Because they want you to burn that money, spend it on marketing, on sales, and reach certain milestones in terms of business performance, so that at the end of that you can raise more money, drive up the valuation, and then give them a good return on their investment. Now, this works really well if you have a clear focus as to what your business is all about. You know, what is your product about, who your consumers are. But what happens in a complex market like India, consumer needs are not easy to identify. So you may start your business with a particular idea that satisfies a need in your life, but you never know if that's the need of a large number of consumers and if your product actually satisfies the need in the best way possible. So take, for example, Snapdeal. The founder, Kunal, was a couple of years senior to me at Wharton. He started Snapdeal as a offline coupon book business, a business that is huge in the US. But when he launched it in India in the first couple of years, he didn't see much traction. He pivoted his business a couple of times and finally found his gold in online deals, and that's how Snapdeal grew. Even Wishberry today, as I was telling you earlier, our beginnings was in the wedding gifting space, and a concept that I was exposed to when I was studying at Wharton. Basically around weddings, when couples get married and their friends give them gifts, rather than get what they don't want, they tell their friends that, look, this is what I need from this store or that store, and why don't you all chip in and give me that gift. So I thought that was a brilliant idea, because in India you have 10-15 million registered weddings every year. So it could be a huge potential. So we launched Wishberry in 2010 as this wedding gifting platform, but we realized very quickly that the consumer mindset is not ready for this business, because people are uncomfortable asking for gifts. A cultural thing that I just didn't experience before I actually launched my product. So then within the first 6 months, we pivoted into asking for charity as a gift around weddings, because charity was something the Indian psyche was okay with. And then we extended, charity at weddings into charity raising at marathons and other events organized by NGOs. But realized that if I had raised money, be it a couple of crores from an angel, when I was still doing the wedding gifting space, I would have had a lot of pressure to burn that money, spread the word and reach certain milestones, which I, in retrospect, wouldn't have been able to reach, because there isn't a market for this business, business today. So the biggest advantage of bootstrapping is just to give an entrepreneur the time, the space, the breathing room to experiment with their business model till they are actually sure of what they want to do with their business. And once they are sure, like today I am sure that I want to push Wishberry as a crowdfunding platform, I'm more than happy to look for funding and actually take this business to the next level with a confident mind.